You are at the top of your game, but let's be honest, by 3 p.m., your focus drifts and your energy tanks. In our constant pursuit of professional excellence, we easily get caught up with the latest medical breakthroughs and the most advanced technology. But what if you could unearth the secrets to boundless energy and cognitive agility straight from the biblical ages? This is Dr. Hanz. Let's talk about 10 ancient foods that fuel peak performance. Best of all, you can pick them up from your grocery store today. Make sure you stick around for number 10. You might just have one of the most powerful biological recovery tools on the planet sitting in your spice rack. Let's get to work. Let's kick things off with the engine room, your cardiovascular system. You cannot lead effectively if your heart isn't keeping up with your ambition. Number 1, pomegranate. Ancient texts revered this as a sacred fruit, and they were onto something huge. Clinical studies now show that pomegranate juice can help clear plaque out of your arteries and lower your blood pressure, opening up the highway so oxygen-rich blood can race straight to your brain. Number 2, extra virgin olive oil. Mentioned over 100 times in historical records, science now knows it contains a compound called oleocanthal. This acts very similarly to ibuprofen in your body, dialing down inflammation and protecting your heart at a cellular level. A spoonful a day keeps the cardiologist away. Number 3, garlic. Historical laborers ate this to maintain their stamina while building monuments. Modern research confirms it aggressively targets high blood pressure and bad cholesterol. Crush it and let it sit for 10 minutes before cooking. That activates the actual healing compounds. Whether it's pomegranate, olive oil, or garlic, these are scientifically backed cardiovascular armor designed to keep your heart pumping strong through your most stressful days. Now, what about that nagging ache in your knee or that stiff lower back when you get off your office chair? Let's talk about putting out the fire of chronic inflammation. Number 4, ginger. Used across the ancient world for thousands of years to heal the sick, we now have clinical trials showing that gingerols, the active compounds in this root, block the same inflammatory enzymes as over-the-counter pain meds do without wrecking your stomach lining. If you want to keep moving, as you did in your 30s, steep an inch of fresh ginger in hot water every morning. Alright, let's pivot to the command center. Number 5, dates. This was the ultimate survival food of the ancient desert. They give you a massive, sustained energy release without the brutal blood sugar crash, and it's packed heavily with potassium and fiber. Number 6, almonds, gram for gram. These are nutrient bombs. They are loaded with vitamin E and magnesium, which your brain requires to produce dopamine and serotonin. A daily handful is clinically shown to improve memory and cognitive focus in older adults. Number 7, dark leafy greens. Ancient healers used leaves like spinach and arugula specifically for medicine. A massive study in the journal Neurology found that eating one serving of dark greens a day made people's brains function as if they were 11 years younger. 11 years, that is a massive competitive edge. Dates, almonds, and leafy greens. Combine these and you're actively defending your cognitive edge and keeping your mental energy locked in all day. Finally, let's talk about raw endurance and physical strength, because leading a demanding life requires a resilient body that won't quit on you. Number 8, lentils. This was the literal fuel of ancient armies. They are an absolute powerhouse of plant-based protein, iron, and slow-burning carbohydrates. Regular legume consumption is one of the strongest scientific predictors we have for healthy aging. Eat them with complementary grains to get all the essential amino acids needed to make a complete protein. Number 9, pistachios. Once an ancient luxury reserved only for royalty. Today, we know they are packed with prebiotic fiber that directly feeds the good bacteria in your gut. And a healthy gut is the absolute foundation of a bulletproof immune system. Number 10, coriander. I told you this one would surprise you. You probably have it sitting in the back of your spice rack right now. Modern science shows it contains compounds that reduce systemic inflammation, regulate blood sugar spikes, and even help detoxify heavy metals from your body. Don't let it sit in your cabinet gathering dust. Lentils, pistachios, and coriander. These are the building blocks of ancient physical resilience. You wouldn't dream of launching a business initiative without a logistical plan, so why leave your physical engine to chance? Which of these ancient foods are you going to test out first? I am putting the finishing touches on a brand new masterclass designed strictly for high-performing professionals. It's going to give you the blueprint to dial in your energy reserves without eating up your schedule. Subscribe and be the first to know when it drops. I'm Dr. Hanz. Stay sharp, strong, and spry. See you in the next one.